In the complex, hurried and sometimes indifferent world we live in, 4 different mental health festivals found each other to work. We share a common bond. We use art and the art therapies in all their different forms to work with people suffering from mental health problems. We work with different communities. For example, the psychiatric and medical community, the social services community, immigration services, education professionals, schools and universities, people of all ages diagnosed with mental health illness, families, young people, and the general public. Youth is a typical time when these troubles can begin. For this reason, the use of art and the art therapies in every form can be a method which may attract or act as a vehicle to enhance dialogue and treatment. The FEARTY Project, funded by ERASMUS+, has permitted 4 very different art and mental health festivals to come together, share their festivals and their methods amongst themselves to learn from each other, but also to help us to encourage others to work together using the arts and the arts therapies in conjunction with other treatment methods or alone, and to provide some examples of how this can be done. The act of collaboration has in some ways underlined the differences in our approaches, but has also highlighted the fact that many of our goals are the same, and our methods traverse a common denominator. We all work with artistic approaches directed towards stimulating a profound relationship. Sometimes the spoken word cannot reach where an artistic gesture can arrive. The human being was created with senses which are inherently connected to our well-being and obviously to our survival. We can sing, dance, touch, and hear those close to us. We can express our innermost sentiments, if not with words, then in many creative ways. The world changes. The different generations have been exposed to some different realities, while other things remain the same. The use of the world of technology, if wisely approached, can be, perhaps especially for the younger generations, a dynamic and exciting area to explore, which can connect people, ideas, and concepts. We will show you different approaches to common themes. Join us in the spaces and rhythms of creative and artistic movements which can guide us into healing spaces, spaces of exploration within and between ourselves and of others, together and also separately, to cross the barriers and divides between the well and unwell, to open up areas where youth can concentrate, unite, learn and share as they enter into this ever-changing world. The festival is by definition a special day or period, an organized set of events, and we would add, organized around selected themes, with the objective of bringing people together in a common space to explore new information shared by the organizers, and to celebrate the working together of both organizers and public in this joint action called festival. Without spectators and organizers, there can be no festival. L'Ultra Festival is an international cultural event that aims to create a place to promote the collaboration between 2 sectors, performing arts and mental health.
Muchas de las obras que se presentan son originales y por lo tanto lo que buscan es conmover al espectador, transmitirle sentimientos y a lo mejor hasta cambiarle ciertas percepciones, cultura pura.
Its goals are to promote performing arts and the creation of companies as a rehabilitation tool for people with diverse mental health experience, to fight against the stigma associated with mental health problems and to contribute to the enrichment of culture and arts.
La cultura emociona y es una posibilidad de expresar, de también conectar con la belleza, que creo que tiene mucho que ver con la salud mental, y poder nutrirse de lo de fuera y poder nutrir a la fuera con lo que uno lleva adentro. Así que en esta cosa bidireccional de la comunicación creo que es muy saludable.
Every year, we program about 30 shows in a 3-day event in Barcelona. Professionals and amateur companies from around the world are welcome. In 2024, we will celebrate our 10th edition.
Definitivament, perquè es creen uns vincles entre les persones del mateix grup, inclús amb altres grups també de teatre, que tu el que sents és que hi ha un vincle tan fort que pots comptar amb aquestes persones al 100%. Si tu pots confiar en una persona per fer una obra de teatre o per fer determinades situacions o determinades escenes, saps que pots confiar en aquestes persones a la vida real. Llavors, és un suport tant físic com mental molt fort.
L'Altra Festival is the culmination of a social and cultural project initiated 22 years ago. The theatrical group La Trifulga del Futil was then created, and today we see the culmination of a methodology aimed at helping and accompanying the rehabilitation of persons suffering or not from mental issues by means of the performing arts.
Home, o sigui, les arts escèniques, no? Per exemple, en aquest cas, una obra de teatre documental, estem sobre l'escenari verbalitzant i explicant el que ens han explicat persones que han passat per aquí. I ho diem, és verbatim, perquè diem paraula per paraula el que ens han dit. Llavors és un altaveu, és una manera que nosaltres, cada cop que hi ha funció, ve gent a veure i està escoltant i sentint també, empatitzant amb les vivències d'altres joves. Llavors hi ha una funció molt forta, que és el fet, primera, que se'n parli. Per tant, conscienciar-nos tots que això passa. I després, tenir la possibilitat d'empatitzar i llavors reflexionar, perquè l'obra, quan nosaltres la fem, sempre hi ha un col·loqui després.
The idea of the project was born in Barcelona in 2015. After 3 years, the festival jumped to Manresa, and in 2018 people from the other side of the globe, in Rosario, Argentina, decided to set up their own headquarter there. Culture helps address the mental health challenges faced by forcibly displaced people who often experience increased levels of stress and anxiety as a result of their displacement. Performing arts mean the continued social contact between at least two people. This fact contributes to promoting and maintaining horizontal social relationships between people with and without mental health problems. Narratives created by artists sensitive to the topic of mental health, both professionals and amateurs, can also help to combat stigma in our society.
Aviam, la cultura, evidentment, abarca com tots els àmbits de la nostra vida quotidiana i, evidentment, per això mateix també està molt relacionada amb el benestar personal o el benestar d'una societat. Vull dir que sí o sí la cultura és un vehicle per canalitzar, vull dir, està molt vinculada amb la vida quotidiana, evidentment són dues coses que estan vinculades, i el fet de participar de la cultura també és una manera de millorar el benestar personal.
Festival Mental, Cinema, Arts, Information, in its 8th edition, was created to fight stigma associated with mental health by bringing awareness and information to the public through the best vehicle to achieve this goal, art. Its motto is Think, Speak, Know, React, and its slogan, How are you feeling?
A vida não é fácil, é mesmo uma grande loucura. Vendo bem. E eu acho que a tónica tem que recair sobre as pessoas que às vezes não têm capacidade para aguentarem as coisas que estão a passar. Não têm, que ultrapassa o nível de organização e portanto tudo isso depois se manifesta em um sofrimento puro e líquido. E se não tivermos um país preparado para tomar em consideração esses estados de sofrimento, então pronto, temos que começar a fazê-lo.
The festival started in 2017 as a 3-day project in Lisbon. The second edition in 2018 ran for 2 weeks. Every year, smaller events in and around Portugal were added. It has had continuous support from several entities. Mainly the Mental Health Department from the Health Ministry Festival Mental does an annual open call for submissions of films related to the theme of mental health.
Olha com teus olhos doces, os de quem tiveres aí, dá de ti a quem tu ames, mas não te esqueças de ti. Faz do sorriso o segredo para gostares de viver. Abre os teus braços à vida, aceita o que ela oferecer.
The platform Film Freeway allows anyone to submit their movie. A team of juries selects the movies. A programmer's pick is selected. Main events are the M-Talks, conversations between specialists led by a journalist on stage. The panel includes psychiatrists, psychologists, care workers, sociologists, anthropologists, and other professionals, also from the film industry.
Até que ponto conhecemos alguém? Conhecemos imensas pessoas ao longo da nossa vida. Umas que amamos, outras que desprezamos. Mas será que as conhecemos verdadeiramente? Ou apenas conhecemos as suas máscaras?
The 3 M-Talks per edition are followed by a film related to the talk. An important part of the festival is our engagement with young children, teenagers, and young adults. Prevention and information should start from a young age. Mental Junior, for children, includes shows, movies, and play sessions, and focuses on approaching mental health in a safe, simple, and fun way. Mental Jovem is for and often by teenagers and young adults, both in terms of public and performers. Every year, a theatre company that helps young people living in difficult circumstances or with some type of mental health issue stages a play whose content targets the actor's age group. M Cinema Jovem is an independent screening session of age-appropriate films.
Nós nestas conversas o que costumamos fazer é falar sobre o filme, só muito brevemente explicar ao público porque é que o filme passa a seguir à conversa. Tem a ver com uma ideia que tem corrido bem no Festival Mental no que concerne ao combate ao estigma, ou seja, esta ponte entre a saúde mental e a cultura funciona exatamente entre estas conversas paralelas e depois, quando o público vai ver o filme, vai vê-lo já com referências ouvidas por profissionais e pessoas que vão dar luzes sobre determinadas partes do filme. Ou seja, cria-se o chamado awareness e, portanto, mesmo que haja casos em que o filme já foi visto, não vão ver já com os mesmos olhos a partir do momento em que temos a ajuda destes profissionais.
Muitas vezes pessoas conseguem exprimir-se de formas ou conseguem ser inspiradas, digamos, por fóruns deste género ou por sítios deste género que de outra forma não seriam. Não é? Além de que a tecnologia permite hoje em dia coisas fantásticas. Eu tenho clientes a publicarem algo na internet com o computador ou a fazerem algum tipo de cinema não direi, mas este tipo de vídeo, etc. E isto é um potencial fantástico em termos de expressão humana.
Another time, another place, another chance to rearrange. till I'm lost without your face, without your strange and warm embrace.
Art for More is an innovative international arts festival that brings awareness on social issues, especially mental health.
Φέρνουμε κοντά τον κόσμο, να ενημερώσουμε τον κόσμο κατά του στίγματος της ψυχικής αρρώστιας και διοργανώνουμε λοιπόν κάθε χρόνο ένα φεστιβάλ, το φεστιβάλ Art for More, που παντρεύουμε την τέχνη και την ψυχική υγεία, όπου εκεί και οι ίδιοι ασθενείς δημιουργούν καλλιτεχνικά, δείχνουν τα έργα τους και γίνονται πάρα πολλές εκδηλώσεις.
The annual festival is run by EDRA in celebration of World Mental Health Day, the 10th of October. Each year, the festival explores a different central social awareness issue through contemporary international artworks, including visual arts, music, drama, dance, architecture, new media and design.
Όταν λέμε εμείς σύνδεση τέχνης και ψυχικής υγείας, εννοούμε δύο πράγματα ίσως. Το πρώτο είναι να δώσουμε ένα βήμα στους ψυχικά πάσχοντες οι οποίοι κάνουν τέχνη. Το δεύτερο κομμάτι είναι να αναδείξουμε καλλιτέχνες οι οποίοι με τον ένα ή με τον άλλο τρόπο εισάγουν στην τέχνη τους το κομμάτι της ψυχικής υγείας, είτε θεματικά είτε σαν τεχνική.
The festival is being held under the auspices of the Greek Ministry of Health and the Greek Ministry of Culture. The festival showcases artworks that open up a dialogue about mental health, thus bringing this issue into conversation in a festival with wide coverage, accessibility and visibility.
Να δίνω τα εργαλεία στους ανθρώπους να δούνε κάτι διαφορετικό. Η τέχνη δηλαδή μπορεί να βοηθήσει ανθρώπους να σκεφτούν πιο αισιόδοξα, να δούνε κάτι περισσότερο.
Renowned artists share personal stories and social concerns are brought into light through contemporary artworks of various forms and media. Underrepresented groups are seeing themselves taking part in a vivid conversation that everyone is welcome to.
Είδα κάποια πράγματα που δεν γνώριζα. Σχετικά με τη ζωγραφική, με την κίνηση των γραμμών, με τις γραμμές, με το πώς αποδίδονται κάποια πράγματα. Αυτό εγώ είδα σε σχέση με μένα πάντα, αυτό είδα καταρχάς.
Αποφάσισα να ασχοληθώ με το πρόγραμμα του Art Mentoring μετά από μια ανακοίνωση που είχα βρει στην σχολή μου, την Καλών Τεχνών. Οι προσεγγίσεις που γίνονται μέσα στην ομάδα είναι με βάση τις αξίες και τις αρχές της κατανόησης, της συναίσθησης και της αποδοχής και της ενθάρρυνσης.
The festival also showcases the works of mental health service users and invites the general public in an awareness procedure.
Και αυτό είναι το όραμά μας. Έτσι ξεκινήσαμε και έτσι θέλουμε να συνεχίσουμε να αλλάξει ο κόσμος.
ISPS Italia, based in Italy, is the Italian section of the international organization, the International Society for the Psychological and Social Approaches to Psychosis. The first edition of the Healing Spaces International Festival of Arts Therapies for Psychosis was held in 2022 in conjunction with the 2022 annual conference of ISPS International.
5 anni fa l'ISPS, cioè l'International Society for Psychological and Social Approaches to Psychosis, ha conferito alla sezione italiana dell'ISPS l'incarico di organizzare la 22esima conferenza internazionale ISPS a Perugia, la città in cui lavoro in qualità di presidente di ISPS Italia. L'ISPS è stata fondata nel 1954 in Svizzera da Christian Müller e da Gaetano Benedetti, che è stato il mio analista e il mio formatore nella terapia delle psicosi. Per contestualizzare l'epoca della nascita dell'ISPS, ricordo che nel 1945, appena 9 anni prima della fondazione dell'ISPS, si concludeva in Germania l'azione T4, un programma criminale nazista rivolto contro 650.000 persone etichettate come schizofreniche, durante il quale 250.000 pazienti furono uccisi e 400.000 sterilizzati. In quell'epoca c'era la certezza che la schizofrenia fosse una malattia genetica incurabile.
Si parla della follia. La follia è qualcosa che in qualche maniera è intrinseco alla nostra realtà, perché rappresenta il fatto che la nostra società non può mai funzionare in modo ottimale, che ci sono spazi morti, che ci sono contrasti irrisolvibili, che ci sono aree grigie. Le persone che soffrono, le persone che delirano, sono allo stesso momento anche una reazione viva a qualcosa che non va, a qualcosa che è morto nelle nostre relazioni. Hanno qualcosa da dirci, li dobbiamo ascoltare. Si frammentano, si distruggono nella loro presenza nella vita per reagire con tutta la loro forza, pur di rimanere vivi, a ciò che lacera la loro soggettività.
The objectives were to co-create with patients, relatives, mental health care workers and art therapists events, installations, performances, workshops, etc. To celebrate the creative forces of arts therapies in the transformative encounter with psychic suffering, and to eliminate the internal and external constraints which marginalize these people.
Nelle nostre strutture tendiamo a utilizzare l'arte come elemento di conoscenza, di relazione, ancor prima che di cura. La cura viene dopo, nel momento in cui, utilizzando l'arte, siamo in grado di dare senso a relazioni significative, relazioni che, portate avanti da persone competenti, lasciano il segno e, vale a dire, permettono di ridurre, se non eliminare, la sofferenza di pazienti psichiatrici gravi. Noi lavoriamo per loro, lavoriamo con loro, li incontriamo e impariamo da loro, anche permettendogli di esprimersi in queste attività artistiche.
Our festival permitted the general public, but also and especially the conference attendants, to participate in workshops which let them feel the strength of these approaches. Inclusion was encountered in different ways. Some of the exhibitions and cultural/artistic activities were done by or about people who had personal experience with psychosis or mental illness.
Io non sono schizofrenico, ma ho un cuore schizofrenizzato, come quelli che gambizzano. A me mi hanno schizofrenizzato, perché io credo nelle cose fatte bene, e le cose fatte bene al mondo non mi piacciono, perché ci guadagna. E io ho preferito guadagnare di meno, ma fare cose fatte bene. E questo mi ha ispirato a fare adesso quadri, a trasmettere tutti i disegni che ho passato le notti in terra a disegnare quando ero quindicenne. Da quando ero quindicenne lavoravo e studiavo, mi sono mantenuto gli studi con i disegni che facevo agli altri. E questo è stato messo olio su tela, che è eterno.
The possibility for artist, performer, therapist, student and visitor to interact either through experiencing an artistic encounter or to talk with someone with personal experience of mental health problems and see that these are people just like they are, can help to break the barriers of fear and ignorance which pervade much of general knowledge on this topic.
Co-creating healing spaces is about being in a space where you can feel safe, and kindness helps you feel safe.